Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be discussing this current crash with Bitcoin. Is it the end of crypto? Are we gonna go down to $50,000? Today we're gonna cover all of that. We're gonna cover Ethereum. I'm gonna also cover the stock market to make you understand the direction of the market right now. Of course, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates about this crazy cryptocurrency market. Guys, we were saying yesterday we were saying in the latest video when Bitcoin was roughly at $66,000. I can even show you from here on the 4-hour chart that we were saying we would have seen a correction down to roughly $64,000. Everybody else was very optimistic, saying we were going up to 75, 80, 90, $100,000 million. And we said, especially, I can show you from here, this is the proof, guys, in our VIP group. Of course, you can see the results over here of our members shorting the market. This is insane, guys. 39%, 23%, 24, 67. This is insane. It's all done yesterday because they understood exactly where the market was going to. And I want to show you from here, guys. You can see right now from here, we say over here, 64. Touch support 64-ish, 24th of July. So we already knew what was going to happen, as you can see from here, and it went perfectly. So if you want to join a proper community of like-minded traders who know what they're doing and you are really fed up of losing money, you need to join the VIP, guys. Trading calls every single day by myself, by my best members who are pro traders, crypto calls, analysis of altcoins every single day, Bitcoin, and also crypto chat, so you can discuss with the other traders. You will not regret it. But let's go back into Bitcoin right now and see what's going to be happening right now. So pretty straightforward, guys. I'm not going to be here today to annoy you so much and talk too much. This is pretty much the line I'm looking for right now. So you can see that Bitcoin at the moment could have a short-term rebound around this area over here at $64,000. And what I want to see from here is a nice rebound in the area of 63 to 64,000. So I want to see something maybe like that, and then a final pump to the upside, because I still believe that we are into the wave corrective wave 2 of this macro trend. So what I could be expecting from here could be, I'm going to show you now with a brush. So wave 1 was this one over here, so we can call it 1. Then now wave 2 is going to go even down. And remember, the wave 2 can even go down as 90% of wave 1. So even if it goes down to 58,000, it's going to be considered wave 1. But I would say that wave 2 is going to be in between the 64 to 61,000 dollars. It's going to be wave 2. Then we're going to have the most important wave 3. It's going to be a more extensive wave 3, maybe up to, we can say 80,000, 76, 77,000. We can call it wave 3. And then we're going to have, of course, 4. And then the final 5 are roughly in between $92,000 to $100,000. But of course, guys, if you're going to break this level over here at $57,000, then we will have to change our mind. But at the moment, things still look very, very good. But I want to show you again what I can be expecting right now, because remember, we also have the Bitcoin conference coming in 2 days with Donald Trump. Is going to give a speech. So I would say right now we want to see a rebound around this area over here, or otherwise a very good intersection point is going to be roughly around here. What I do, I just connect my two. There's one point over here, and also there's another point roughly around this area over here. So I really want to see a nice rebound from this area, 63, 64,000. But otherwise, if we're not going to be able to go and keep going higher, then we could find a very good support roughly around this area, $61,500, and then to continue our way to the upside. So that's it for Bitcoin. Nothing special at the moment, but in my opinion, this is going to be a good buying opportunity for a short-term swing trade, which of course, if Bitcoin is going to continue to go higher, then it could be better than a swing trade. It could be like a more of a position trade where you can make good money. Now also, guys, let's talk about Ethereum, because lots of people are getting so scared about ETH. Ethereum as well, guys, has been hit very, very hard recently. You can see that I was expecting a pullback at around 3,250, but we dipped down a little bit more. Is it the end of Ethereum right now because the ETF hasn't worked and all of that, guys? Absolutely not, because it's quite normal, as we saw in Bitcoin as well, when Bitcoin had this first ETF release, we saw that the price, went down a little bit, and the same thing right now is happening with Ethereum. Am I concerned? Not at all. I believe that's going to be only a little bit of consolidation, and then we're going to continue to go higher. And right now, Ethereum, what I can see from here, we broke this level over here. So I could say that short term, what I could be expecting could be something like this, maybe a continuation down to this area, maybe a 3,100, pull back roughly 3,200, 3,300, and then I guess we need to see if we're going to be able to break this resistance. Over here, we can actually go back from this channel over here, but otherwise could be one last pull back down to this area, $3,000, and then bump to the upside. And this, guys, is going to be the case if Bitcoin is going to go down to, let's say, $61,000. But otherwise, if you're going to continue to go to the upside, we're going to see more continuation up. And then eventually, I'm going to show you again, just to make my statement clear, where I think Ethereum is going to go. And in my opinion, Ethereum for the next move, and I want to show you what we need to do to confirm that, but we want to make sure we're going to be able to break $3,900. Once we're going to be able to do that, then we should be seeing a big movement to the upside. And I can show you right now that, in my opinion, Ethereum is forming a potential bull flag. In this case, of course, mimicking a lot Bitcoin. And if you maybe can calculate this bull flag, or even we can call it ABCD pattern, we can take the pole from this area over here and translate the pole around this area over here, which brings you exactly at the previous all-time high. So if BTC is going to go up to, let's say, 80K, 85K, then I could see Ethereum to jump into all-time high with wave 3. And then after this wave 3, we should be seeing a correction up to here, down to maybe $4,000, and then finally last wave 5 to the upside, which is going to be, in my opinion, if Bitcoin goes to 90K, I would say that's a very reasonable target for Ethereum could be roughly around $6,000, in between $5,500 to $6,000. That could be my idea. But of course, guys, if we're gonna see Ethereum breaking down this area over here, then we will have to change our buys. But for the moment, things look pretty good. The Fed might cut interest rates very soon, which is very positive for risk assets like crypto and stocks. Also, the stock market has initiated as well a correction, which we're going to talk about right now. And therefore, if we're going to see, of course, the Fed cutting interest rates, we might see a nice rally of stocks and crypto as well. Now, let's get into the S&P 500 so we can see what's going on here as well, to give you an idea of what could I be expecting next and why we need to be prepared. At the moment, guys, the S&P 500, I'm going to go on the weekly chart. I was analyzing where the, we can call it like midterm top or the cycle top, when it could be. And we can see that right now, guys, what I'm expecting right now is that whenever we had the previous cycle, when Bitcoin went roughly to, sorry, not Bitcoin, the S&P 500 was like, back in the days when I was calculating the top of the cycle in 2017 compared to the bottom of the cycle, we can see that once we started to do again the cycle in 2020, the cycle in 2021 finished at roughly the 3.618 Fibonacci retracement. So Fibonacci extensions, right, are very important indicators that can really tell us lots about what's happening with the market. So looking at the target from here, which we go, a 3.618 extension, the bull market finished at this level over here. So I guess if history can really help us to understand how high we could go with S&P 500, I would say that a plausible target right now for the S&P is going to be 6,970, 2.618. I'm just gonna move these things here because it's really annoying me right now. So we could be seeing a target, up to here with a parabolic melt up to this area over here. When is it gonna come? Well, I believe it could be around end of 2024, if not beginning of 2025. So S&P 500 6,900, it's a very plausible target, and if this happens, of course, I'm expecting Bitcoin to go $100,000 and over. But we can see as well in a shorter term point of view, what's happening right now is that the S&P has broken this level over here and is completing a sort of we can call it ABCD pattern. So I'm trying to understand right now, we completed probably an ABC, but if this is actually true ABC or is actually or still A and then B and then C, because that could be also how do I say, like a possibility. So what I want to see from here with the S&P 500 will be a break at this point over here, consolidation around this area, and then a final push to the upside whenever the Fed is going to cut interest rates. That's going to be a very interesting target. And then after that, people asking me what's going to happen. Well, I would say that I'm not expecting the end of the world. We could be seeing like a very, very nasty correction, like a very important one. But again, there are going to be so many opportunities still happening. So you're not going to get discouraged from that. But I would say that it could be a possibility that we're going to go from here, from 6,900, like I was saying before, maybe down again to this kind of areas here, maybe down to, we can say, maybe 4,300, 4,200. That could be definitely a chance if we're going to see a big target to the downside. So maybe up to here and then down here. And then I guess, we have to wait and see. Now, let's also talk about a few things which are making me very bullish for the next upcoming months, because now, as you know, guys, I'm bullish, very, very bullish. I don't care about this small correction, which are completely irrelevant. I want to show you as well the DXY, guys, dollar currency index. As you can see, everybody now is telling me that the DXY, the dollar, is very strong, where I can see pretty much a head and shoulder pattern, which if it's going to be completed, is going to bring me to this next level of support here, which is sitting at 100 Dixie DXY. And as you can see right now, we broke this level of the head and shoulder. We're going to retest it right now, but eventually I believe that we have a high chance it's going to get rejected, and we're going to continue to go to the downside. And then, of course, if that happens, it's going to be very positive for stocks and crypto, because whenever this one goes down, the crypto market and stocks go up. So that's going to be very important. Next one I want to show you as well, US 2 years Treasury yield. I drew this pattern a long time ago, and as you can see, it's playing up exactly the way I was saying. And right now we're almost completing the pattern. I can tell that if you're going to break this level over here on the 2 years, the Fed will be forced to cut interest rates. But going to be forced to cut interest rates, of course, is going to be super positive for crypto and stocks, and they should surge to higher levels. And the last one I want to show you today, guys, is the 10 years yield. Same thing, head and shoulder, broke down this level, retesting over here, getting rejected, and then we should be seeing this to go more to the downside. So guys, overall, I'm going to go back into Bitcoin. I think the situation is quite good. I'm expecting the Fed to cut interest rates potentially around August or September. And of course, if that happens, that's going to be very positive for crypto and the stocks. Not in the long term, remember, because whenever the Fed cuts interest rates, there's going to be bad long term, but maybe the first 1 or 2 rate cuts are going to be very good for the markets, which are going to react by going ballistic. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. If you have a question, leave a comment down below. But otherwise, if you really want to get analysis every single day of altcoins, Bitcoin, anything you can think of, you need to join our VIP group, guys. It's pretty much, I just analyze altcoins every single day for you to have the best advantage and to be able to make money in this crazy crypto market. Take care, and I'm going to see you tomorrow for another crazy video about this cryptocurrency market.